It's always a pleasure to have some time with Fleur McIntyre, who right now is as busy as anyone in Australian basketball because you're on the San Antonio Spurs staff, and I think this is the perfect place to start. How does an opportunity like this come about once the NBL season is done?
A few weeks ago, I got some messages from the Spurs organisation about coming over and being a guest coach, and ended up. First of all, I thought it was a prank, and I ended up speaking to Matt Nielsen, and he assured me that no, it wasn't a prank. I was being invited to come as a guest coach to the Spurs for NBA Summer League. So that's how it all sort of evolved from there. But yeah, I feel very lucky that I've been in the orbit of, the Sydney Kings and connected with Chase and RC and, Matt Nielsen as well, to be given this opportunity to come over and be part of the Spurs this summer.
And what are you learning? What are some of the takeaways? I know it's only been a few days. You've got another week over there, and there's probably endless things that you can describe. But I imagine being in an organization like San Antonio is a pretty wild experience.
The biggest thing I've taken away is the people and the environment that's created. I think that conceptually and style of play, working with the Kings the last 2 years and working under Chase has held me in really good stead for that NBA sort of style. And I think the Sydney Kings play a very similar style to what we see over here. So, a few different terminology things are a bit different, but overall, I feel like I'm pretty well prepared for the style of play and what they're doing defensively and offensively. The people they employ, I think, are carefully curated to match their values of this organisation, and you can feel that every single day when you walk in the building, when you're around the staff, and when you're around the players.
And out of all the teams you could have gone to, San Antonio right now, there are more eyes on you guys than anyone else and any other team in the league. The arena's sold out every single time, which is not usual for Las Vegas Summer League. So what about just the attention on the entire team and obviously one man, we can get to that, but what has that experience been like?
It is a circus. It's complete chaos, but they handle it very well, and I think they do a very good job of making sure that the players are focused on what we're trying to achieve at Summer League and how they want to play as the San Antonio Spurs. But it has been a complete circus everywhere we go in Vegas, particularly for Victor. It is just cameras and people and everyone trying to get a glance. I've never experienced or seen anything like it.
Yeah, you mentioned Victor. I'm not going to ask about what he's doing on the floor. He was dominant, which was awesome to see after the first game, where understandably he was a little bit nervous. But I can't wrap my head around, if you're 18, 19, you've got the attention that you were just describing. How does he handle this?
He is such a lovely human being. I think that's the biggest thing that I've noticed about him. He's so graceful. He's so friendly and tries to connect with everyone. All he wants to do is engage with his teammates and the staff, and just be his best version every time he steps out on the floor under the brightest of lights and this immense pressure, and people talking about and judging him in 20 minutes of basketball, which for me is just absolutely insane. So he has been such a wonderful person to be around. And, I feel very lucky that not only did I get to be there for his first game and his second game, but I think just to be in his orbit and you actually just see what a great human being he is.